Okay, today I'm going to show you how I make my collars, and we're going to try with these two collars. This is just a basic rounded collar. This is my own pattern. It's pretty basic. You can find this in most of the pattern books or any pattern for any of the doll clothes, any type of rounded collar. And then this is the more squared off collar. I wanted to find the pattern with the really deep deep triangle tip, but I don't know where it is. I know I have one, but I don't know where it's at the moment. So I will show you what this one looks like and what that one looks like. Alright, we've got both of our pieces cut out. They're fray checked and ironed, and you can see my line here. This is where I'm going to be sewing. So even though this is wonky and you know, kind of looks ugly up here, it's not going to matter because where I'm sewing is going to be nice and straight. Okay, so here's the next part. So they're all sewn, and as you can see, it's nice and straight and, you know, beautifully curved. And sometimes I don't always go by the exact pattern, as you can see right there. Now whenever I draw on my fabric, it's usually just pencil. I use this mechanical pencil. Any pencil will do, really. I just like that it's always got a nice fine point and I don't have to deal with the pencil sharpener. So after this, you're going to notch it, or you can use your pinking shears. Here I would make a different type of notch for the corner, because when it's inside out you don't want it to get bunched up in the middle. So I'll show you that in just a minute. For this corner piece here, I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so we're done with the pinking and the cutting and the notching and all that great stuff. Now as you can see, when it comes to the corner, I cut it really close to the line. That way whenever it's flipped right side out, it's not bulky here. Same with this. You want to get the notches close to the hem. And then you're going to turn it right side out, and here is what it looks like after it's pressed. And as you can see, I've got a boo-boo right there. I wasn't being careful. Anyway, so this is what it looks like after it's turned right side out and it's pressed. Now some people just leave it like this. Most of the time I just leave it like this, and it's kind of thick. You can kind of see that it's kind of poofy. And whenever I'm putting it on the dress, I will tack it underneath on this side. Like say this is going to be this is the front of the dress. I will tack it on the underneath side so that this will stay down on the dress, or I'll put a little button right here to make the collar stay down, because otherwise it likes to kind of come up and flip up, and I don't really like that. And then I'll do the same for the back. I'll tack it down to the back of the dress. Other people like to hem it all the way around, and it makes it nice and flat, no poofiness. So you can do it either way. Same with the other. You can do it either way. Here's the poofy, here's the not poofy. And obviously when you're doing a white collar, you don't want to use black thread. This is just so you can see what I was doing. So no matter which way you do it, whether you have the poofy or the not poofy, either way, as long as you draw your pattern on with pencil or with a fabric marker or chalk or whatever you want to use, your collar pieces, whenever they're sewn and turned right side out, will be exactly the same size every time. At least they are for me. This is how I do my collars, and they are exactly the same size every time. And so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer whatever I can. Maybe a little more inward, but and also I hand knot these. If it's something that's not going to be in the next seam, I will put a little fray check on there. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching my video.